most times nobody's bewitching you. There's nobody in your village that wants to kill you. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Stella, and if you're an OG subscriber, you know the vibe. My name is Stella and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be a light-hearted video. It is going to be a sit-down video as usual. It is going to be pretty much a chit-chat video. So for those of you who don't know, I turned +1 last week Friday, so I'm filming this video on a Saturday. Today's date is 11th of March, so it is pretty much 1 week after my birthday. So yeah, I just celebrated my birthday, even though I didn't do anything. I was just at home, but regardless of that fact, I just thought to come on here and share some life lessons that I have learned, because once again, if you're not familiar with this channel and you don't know me, I have officially left my early 20s. Yeah, I am now in my late 20s. So the essence of this video is just basically me coming here to share some of the things that I learned in my early 20s, because from my analytics I have seen that some of my subscribers, some of the people that watch me, are below the age of 25. So I just want to come here and drop some of the things that I learned in my early 20s, because I don't want some of you to make the same mistakes that I made while I was still in my early 20s. So I know I'm beginning to talk too much, so without wasting much of our time, let's just get right into the essence of this video.
So many reasons why you're wonderful, you my love.
So the first lesson that I learned while I was still in my early 20s is for you to stop waiting for the right time. Honey, stop waiting for the right time. It never comes, you know. The right time never comes. The perfect time never comes. So it's like you waiting in vain. So if you have something you want to do it right now. Give yourself that shoe or bag, whatever it is you want to do, just do it. That's basically what I'm saying. The next lesson that I would like to share with you guys is for you to stop romanticizing age for achieving a particular thing, right? This lesson is quite similar to the first one I said, but for me, when I think I was in secondary school or primary school, I can't really remember, but there was a day I and my mom were gisting, and she was like, I'm going to finish secondary school at age 16, and by 20, if I offer a 4-year course, I'll be done with the university. So by 21, I would have gone for my NYSC, I would have done this, I would have done that. So before the age of 25, I would be married with at least my first child. First what? I am in my late 20s and I am not even married. So we tend to romanticize achieving specific things to a particular age, and don't do that, right? Don't do that. There are no timelines for this thing. You can get married at age 23. For some people, you can get married at age 25. You can get a car at 30 or even 35. So there's no specific age to get a certain type of thing. The next lesson that I learned in my early 20s is for you to know that you're not too young to be knowledgeable, right? Now I am speaking to people below the age of 25, right? Because sometimes when we try to get information from some certain people, maybe our older siblings, they get to tell us things like you're too young, why do you want to know this thing is not for you. I am here to tell you that knowledge is power, right? Google is free. You don't necessarily have to ask people for some certain kind of information. If you feel like you're not going to get this information from your elder sister or your elder brother, use Google. There's nothing on earth that you want to learn that is not on Google. Everything is on Google. So make Google your friend. You're not too young to be knowledgeable. Don't limit yourself. Whatever it is you want to learn, whether a skill or how to make money, or you just want to get a certain type of information concerning a particular topic, you can always get it on Google. Don't try to downplay yourself. You're not too young, right? Good. So the next lesson I learned while I was still in my early 20s is for you not to let fear run your life. Now I'm going to use myself as an example, right? Because I'm speaking from my own life experiences. So you see this YouTube thing, I am going to use YouTube as an example because I've always wanted to do YouTube. The first time I started watching YouTube, I think I was in uni, maybe 200 level, because that was when I got my first Android phone. Okay, I had been using BlackBerry, but I wasn't using YouTube on my BlackBerry phone. So it was in year 2 that I started using YouTube. So when I saw that people could, start up something like a YouTube channel and just basically come to share whatever it is they want to share, I was intrigued. I was fascinated. I was like, I want to do this thing. I was in year 2 in, if I'm counting correctly, that would be
1 eternity later.
15. I was in year 2 in 2015. So imagine I had started a YouTube channel in 2015. Bruh, I won't be here today. Don't allow fear run your life, because fear paralyzes you. It just keeps you at a particular spot. You're not moving, you're not growing, you're just there and wishing that you could do this thing. But if you don't try, how would you know that you can do it? So don't allow fear to run your life, right? Fear is a bastard. Don't allow fear run your life. The next lesson that I learned while I was in my early 20s is for you to always use social media to your advantage. I know for some people, when they go on Instagram and they see maybe their favorite celebrity dressing a certain type of way or putting on a particular clothing, they feel intimidated. They feel like, okay, they need to get that because their favorite celebrity is wearing that. And you're just going to get yourself in a limbo if that's what you want to use social media to do. Personally, I feel like social media is a place where you're supposed to get inspiration from. Social media can also be a place where you can go to, laugh away your sorrows, just catch cruise, enjoy it, because social media is not real life, right? There are so many people on social media that are just there to have fun and pretend. So why are you going there to feel intimidated and copy people? Why are you allowing people on the internet to make you feel a certain type of way? Why are you allowing them to make you feel inferior? Why are you not contented? So use social media to your advantage. You can use social media to learn. I have gotten like 2 to 3 scholarships from social media. I mean tech scholarships, right? So I feel like this is the major essence of social media, for you to go there, create a platform where you can learn so many things from, where you can get so many opportunities from. It is not a place where you should go and start feeling intimidated by people you don't even know. Okay, let's say you want to even copy your favorite celebrity. Do you have the kind of money they have? You don't even have up to 20k in your account and you want to copy a celebrity. But it's not worth it, honestly. So the essence of what I'm trying to say is that you should use social media to your advantage, to learn and to grow, and not to feel insecure about yourself. The next lesson that I learned in my early 20s is for you to learn how to speak and write in proper English. In as much as it is good to speak pidgin and just joke around, it is also good for you to learn how to speak in proper English, so that you stop making simple mistakes like using these in place of this. Mistakes like spelling THEIR in place of THERE. You can prevent these things by trying to work on your speech, learn how to write, learn how to speak properly. You're not too old to learn English. At least learn the basic things. Try as much as possible to build yourself. If you feel like you didn't get the right education when you were a lot more younger, it's not too late for you to learn these things right now, right? In your spare time, you can use Google to check for the difference between these things so that you can stop making simple mistakes like this, right? The next lesson I learned in my early 20s is for you to know that it is okay. It is very okay for you to be confused in life. You will eventually figure it out, right? For the most part of it, my early 20s, even as I am right now, I'm still trying to figure myself out. I don't have everything figured out, right? I want you to know that you're a work in progress, right? You don't automatically get your life figured out immediately you get to 25. It doesn't work that way. So always remember that you're a work in progress, and it is very okay. It is very okay for you to be confused with life. So the next thing that I learned while I was in my early 20s is self-improvement is a necessity of life, right? As a human being, you need to keep improving on yourself. Like I said before, you're a work in progress. So there are some things you know now that you need to upgrade in the nearest future. If you take a look at your life, right, where you are today is not where you were last 2 weeks. So self-improvement is a necessity of life. Always try to improve on yourself. If you feel like there are some things that you need to change in your life, then try as much as possible to improve on those things, work on your life. The next lesson that I learned while I was in my early 20s is for you to always know that self-awareness is not a bad thing, right? Being self-aware is an important part of life, right? You need to take some time off to know exactly who you are, because if you're not self-aware, it simply means that you don't know yourself. You don't know the things that you like, you don't know your strengths, you don't know your weakness, you don't know the things you hate. You basically do not know anything about yourself. So it is very important for you to be self-aware. Take some time off social media and some time off everything you're doing to just introspect and think about your life. Just search deep into your life and try to find out who exactly you are. The next lesson I learned while I was in my early 20s is for you to have solid friends and also be a solid friend. So your early 20s are your formative years in your 20s. So it is very important for you to have good friends, friends that are there to help you grow, friends that are basically there to help you be on the right track. So it is very important for you to have solid friends that will not lead you astray. So basically, have solid friends and also be a solid friend. Now I am going to add 2 bonus tips for you guys, because I don't think this video is a video that I can exhaust in just 10 points. The first bonus point I have is that age is a blessing and your body is a gift from God. I know sometimes we tend to joke on social media and say things like, this age I'm about to clock this year, I'm not sure who has it, I am not sure I am the owner. I know I say things like this too, but understand the fact that age is a gift, right? It means that you're growing. Growing older is not something to be ashamed of. It is something that you need to accept and celebrate. And also know that your body, this body that you have right now, you're not going to get another body from another place except you want to go under the knife. But understand that your body is a gift from God, right? Accept the way you are. Love your body, because you're not going to have another body aside from this one that you already have. The last bonus tip I have for you guys is for you to always know that sometimes nobody's bewitching you, right? You just lack self-confidence and the right information. I know sometimes we tend to think that, oh, because this thing is not going the way I want it to go, maybe somebody in my village is against me, maybe somebody has taken my name to a shrine. Are you not a child of God? Do you believe that if they take your name to a shrine, it is going to work? Do you believe that God is going to just allow somebody to use your destiny for whatever it is they want to use it for? Sometimes you just lack confidence. And why are you not confident? I know confidence is not something that comes naturally to some people, but it is definitely something you can work on. So try to work on your self-confidence and try to get the right information. Like I said before, Google is free. Whatsoever it is you want to learn, you can always search on Google. You have YouTube, you're watching me on YouTube, you can just search for how to do this and you will see it on YouTube. So most times nobody's bewitching you. There's nobody in your village that wants to kill you, right? Just get the right information and try to work on your self-confidence, right? Yeah, so those are the few things that I learned while I was in my early 20s. And this is not to say that these things that I mentioned are the only things that I learned in my early 20s. I have learned so much, but these are the ones that I felt like they would be necessary for you guys. So yeah, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed this video and if you felt like you learned 1 or 2 things from this video, please don't forget to click the button that looks like this. Leave your comments in the comment section, because I'll be reading through the comments and replying everybody. So like this video, leave a comment in the comment section, and I'm going to be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
I wanna make we day. Oh, boy, I